Wrestling. Dave Brown right along ringside with an excellent crowd here today on what's going to be an unusual television program.
Oh, you're absolutely right. In the ring today. A bit later on, we're going to have Rocky Johnson. The Soul Man will be here in a single match. That's not all. Tag team action comes up later on. Jeff Jarrett and Billy Travis scheduled to go right here in the ring.
And in addition to that, Dave, we have got that unusual Price is Right Championship Wrestling match that took place at the Mid-South Coliseum, Memphis, Tennessee. We'll be hearing from the AWA as a result of that match. In addition to that, a lot of other things and some great videotape matches that we thought the people would like from around the entire territory. So, let's get on with it. We're going to take time out right now. We'll be back with action in just a moment. Well, we had an unusual situation of doing the Price is Right game last week, David. It resulted in a match that really produced some surprises. Want everybody to pay particular attention right after the match is over with, and keep your eye on Big Bubba right now. Let's go take a look at the Price is Right match. Referee is Big Bubba. The prices that they had to pay to get into this match. Oh, look at that Brickhouse. He is quick. And I'm telling you, don't sell him short. Oh, and the Prince grabs the rope. Holds up, and Lawler bites nothing but canvas. Whoa, what a move by that big rock. Look at that. Can you believe 262 and a half pounds of solid muscle. And he stuns Brickhouse. With that right hand. Bass with Lawler up in the corner above us. Ooh, boy, he drilled him too. Lawler sinks to the floor. Bass has got something in his hand. Line, turn Lawler over. Kind of 1, 2, and Jarrett fires Brickhouse off to avoid the count of 3. But he needs to tag Rocky Johnson. After the Black Prince. lose his hair right here. And Lawler from the top rope drills him. Big Bubba drops the leg on Don Bass. Count of 1, 2, 3. What is this? 15-51. Bubba dropped a leg on Lawler, then put Bass on top of Lawler and gets a 1, 2, 3 count. Taking money. What was this? Big Bubba is the referee. Big Bubba just took the $5,000 from the Black Prince, tucked it away in his wrestling attire, and said, "You're an official member of the commission." By golly, that's exactly what he said, too, because I heard him say that. Now, there's, of course, a lot of controversy about the situation in regards to the Southern Heavyweight title and the King and Don Bass and all of that. So in order to get a clarification, and it was the only thing to do, the AWA was approached about taking a look at reviewing the tape and seeing exactly what their opinion. We have not a long dissertation, but at least an official word from the AWA. Let's take a listen to see what they had to say about it.
Well, thank you very much, Lance. Of course, you saw the controversial decision last Monday that resulted in Jerry Lawler losing the AWA Southern Championship title. Now, here's how it works. Those tapes have been reviewed or are being reviewed at the present time by the Championship Committee. Each member of the Championship Committee has to review those tapes. They will then vote on that, and the results will be forthcoming. However, until that time, the decision of the referee, Big Bubba, is going to stand. And, Lance, that's all the information I have right now.
Okay, we appreciate it. At least we got that much information on it, and I'm sure that there will be the time period where the individual members will review the tape, and we will end up with an official decision. We're going to take, well, we're not going to take time out, I guess. Coming out right now, the King, who has more than just a little interest in the announcement just made by the AWA.
You're exactly right, Lance. Now, I was hoping, you know, a couple of weeks ago I came out here and I told you what I thought of the AWA. And I was hoping that they had one chance here to rectify this situation. Now, how could somebody look at that tape, Lance, and think that Rocky Johnson and I got a square deal? How could somebody see what Big Bubba did and let him get away with it? How can they take my Southern Heavyweight Championship, Lance, after watching that tape?
But,
tell me.
Jerry, it's a question of looking at the tape. All of the members have not had an opportunity to see it the way you've seen it and the way I've seen it.
Yeah, I not only saw it, I felt it. Well, let me tell you something. I'm not going to wait for all the members to view this tape. What I've done, and I want you to get, I want the camera to take a little look at this. I've made myself something that I'm calling the King's Hit List. Now, I want you to take a good, close look at this, because I got 3 names on there. I got 3 names on there, and I'm going to take care of them one by one. First of all, as you can see, right here at the top of the list is the pinhead, Big Blubber, who jumped high in the air, comes down with his leg on my head. Now, the reason I call you the pinhead is because that's what it looks like. You know, you remind me of a dinosaur, Bubba. You got that big body, but you got a little tiny head and even a smaller brain. Because if you would trade and do what you did last week and all the friendships that you had made for a measly $5,000, I don't know if you got a brain at all, because I can assure you that's going to be the most expensive $5,000 that you have ever earned in your life, because, like I said, you're number 1 on the hit list. Number 2 on the list there, as you can see, the lip-syncing Don Bass. Now, I don't know if you can look close. There is a little B right down there. It's real small. But this word is what he makes out of himself every time he tries to sing. Now, let me tell you something, Bass. You're number 2 on my list. You think you're the singing cowboy, and now you think you're the Southern Heavyweight Champion? Well, you got another thing coming, because when I get my hands on you, not only are you no longer going to have that belt, you're going to be trying to do your singing with no teeth, I can assure you that. And then 3rd on the list last but certainly not least, the so-called, obviously, the brains of the bunch. I call him the Prince Brickwheat Brown. Take a good look at him. Take a good look at that look on his face, because you're going to be seeing that a lot. That's exactly what he's going to look like when I catch up to you. Brickwheat, you're there on the list, the King's hit list, all three of you. And believe me, it's just a matter of time before I catch you. You can run, but you can't hide, because the King is hot on your trail, and I will get every one of you.
Let me tell you, friends, from past experience, I'm so glad that our name's not on that hit list in there, the King, and he's hot about it. We'll be back in just a moment.